Hi, welcome back to Ducat Recaps. Today I'm going to explain the movie called A Simple Favor. Widow single mother Stephanie Smothers runs a blog featuring crafts and recipes for parents. She becomes friends with Emily Nelson, the mother of her son's schoolmate and a PR director for a fashion company, and the two exchange confession over Martins. Stephanie shares that as a teenager she had sex with her half-brother Chris. Emily is frustrated by the lack of success of her husband, English professor Sean Townsend, and their poor financial situation. Stephanie babysits Emily's son while Sean is in London. After 2 days of Emily not returning home, Stephanie learns that Emily's boss, Dennis Nilon, that Emily is in Miami. Stephanie calls Sean, who contacts the police. Trying to get to the bottom of Emily's disappearance, Stephanie makes missing person flyers using a photo of Emily that she found hiding on her desk. Detective Somerville reports that Emily lied about flying to Miami and that her drowned body had been discovered in the lake at a summer camp in Michigan. Stephanie and Sean share their grief and begin a sexual relationship. Somerville reveals to Stephanie that Emily had severe liver damage, a large amount of heroin in her system, and that Sean had recently taken out a $4 million life insurance on Emily. Stephanie receives an insulting message apparently from Emily about her tryst with her half-brother Chris. Stephanie recalls that her late husband suspected her infidelity. They may have intentionally caused the car crash that killed both him and Chris. Investigating Emily's past, Stephanie meets Diana Holland, who seems to have been a lesbian lover of Emily and who had painted a portrait of Emily. Diana says that the painting is actually of her muse Claudia, whom she describes as a con artist who disappeared. Diana's informs lead Stephanie to a yearbook that shows Emily to be a girl named Hope Markland and who had an identical twin named Faith Markland. Stephanie visits Margaret, the mother of the twins, who explains that at age 16 the twins had set fire to the family house, killing their father. Meanwhile, while Stephanie is away on these investigative trips, Emily surprises him by reappearing and tells him that she plans to collect the insurance money and leave the country. Stephanie later contrives to meet with Emily, and Emily explains that she and her sister indeed started to the fire to kill their abusive father. The sisters fled separately with a plan to reunite later, but Faith didn't turn up as agreed. Emily then built a career and family, but then, 14 years later, Faith reappeared. Now an alcoholic and heroin addict, Faith threatened to turn them both into the authorities by confessing their patricide unless paid $1 million by Emily. After assenting to the demand, Emily drowned Faith in the lake, but Emily tells Stephanie that Faith committed suicide and then Sean planned the insurance scam. Emily and Stephanie are both angered by Sean's relationship with the other and decide to frame Sean to abusing Emily. Sean is arrested and released on bail. Stephanie has a change of heart and stages an argument with Sean in front of Emily in order to incriminate her while police plant microphones are recording the meeting. Stephanie fakes shooting Sean. Emily, having predicted their ruse and disabled the microphones, confesses her crimes while holding the pair at gunpoint, saying that she'll stage their murder-suicide. Shooting Sean in the shoulder, she turns the gun on Stephanie, who reveals that a hidden camera is live streaming the entire event of her vlog. Emily attempts to escape only to be hit by a car driven by Stephanie's friend Darren. She is arrested immediately after. Closing text says that Emily was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Sean's second novel was a bestseller and he became a successful professor at Berkeley. Stephanie is said to be dating another man. Her vlog has 1 million followers and is being developed as a TV show, and she is a part-time private detective. In a mid-credits scene, Emily is seen winning a basketball game in prison. To watch more videos like this, click on the videos on your screen and don't forget to leave the comments down below. Goodbye.